I love
when you do the intro.
Maté talk.
Boom. Welcome everyone. It is Maté talk time.
It's a big one. This is a big one.
This is a big one.
Why is it a big one?
This man finally announced.
Dun, 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 dun. This is my farewell, my goodbye to the Oligarch store.
That's me on a violin, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm doing a violin. I'm doing a violin.
Goodbye to the Oligarch store, to the Oligarch family. And I want to thank everyone, all the NFC family and friends, all the fans who've come in to say hi to us, who've come to our fragrance meetups, who've come to support the shop and buy fragrances.
Yes.
It's been awesome. Who have joined in on our, we did a lot of the Shop With Us events, buying the discovery sets.
We've done so many. It's been 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. We've done a lot in 4 years.
I've been given an exclusive invite. You're going to want to be a part of this.
I don't know you down to the bone, you're making me sweat, you're making me cold, and I love it.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
Love it.
We are doing the world's best high-end fragrances. You look good, man.
You too, my man. You ready?
Ready.
Let's get it.
It's been a while, but we're back.
Thanks for coming to my wedding.
Everybody say. Everybody say.
I guess we can announce the first ever world exclusive.
The time right now is 9 o'clock at night.
Over the last 4 years, this is the first time, it's been the first time where we've done all of our shoots at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Normally we do in the morning.
We usually close the shop
Ready?
for the
Watch
day.
this. Watch this. Here we go.
3, 2, but hold on to it. 3, 2.
No, I gotta let it fly.
Hell no.
You gotta let it fly. If you don't,
It's
no. If you don't let it fly, it's bad luck.
Oh, let's go! Boom, baby.
There it is.
That's it.
All right.
My brother, I want to say thank you.
Thank you to you.
There we go.
We're gonna get romantic now. No kissing. That's the only thing. I don't know what you're doing with Yan, but no kissing. That's
You,
the only.
what's it? You always talk about that.
You're the wind beneath my wings.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to say.
You, bro. Cheers, dude.
Cheers!
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers to all of you guys.
This is non-alcoholic, so I'm happy.
okay.
Yeah. I don't drink alcohol.
I'm driving.
But you what? And you're driving.
driving.
Yeah.
He's driving.
And I just wanted to have something, a little bit of a
Celebrate.
champagne
A little
pop.
different. So yeah, going to do some other ventures, going to work on our KM business.
Yes.
We have a lot of activities, a lot of projects lined up.
Yes.
We've got the big 9-day tour.
Boom.
We've got heaps lined up for you
4
guys
spots
that you've
left.
seen. You see these perfumes here?
This means something.
Why did we choose these perfumes?
Wonder why.
Here we go. It's not just some of our favorites from these brands.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give you guys 5 seconds. Have a look at the brands. What do they all have in common?
Boyce 1920, beautiful fragrance house from Florence. This one here, which is not stocked so far in Oligarch, is the beautiful Pantheon Roma. Guess what that's from?
Our new friends.
And the GRITTI. They are from Venice, however. They've just created a new boutique in Rome also.
A huge announcement.
Yeah.
GRITTI Fragrances is going to be one of our brand partners for Rome to celebrate their new boutique. It's going to be a huge launch there, and they want to do a lot of activities and stuff.
Yes.
And so they partnered up with us. Luca GRITTI himself,
The man.
he's coming down, the man of perfume royalty. He's coming down for our full day experience.
Correct.
So as a guest on the tour, there's 10 guests, but again, as you said just before,
4 left.
we're already down to 4. There's only 4 left.
Yep.
Spend a day with Luca. We're going to do a lot of cool activities around Rome. The experience is going to be amazing.
Already, the lineup is really exciting. The brands that we're going to be working with, Neo Fashuni, Correterno, L'Absolu, then Boyce 1920, Pantheon, Roma.
I mean, it's
and
what a lineup.
And now GRITTI, yeah.
What a lineup.
Super lineup.
3 cities, Milan, Florence.
Yep.
I love Florence.
Yeah.
Rome.
Yeah, you
This guy loves Rome.
I love Rome.
He loves Rome.
Oh man, I think I was something Roman because
I feel like in his last life, I think you were.
I love Rome. There's something about Rome.
He told me once that it's the one city that you and Sandra, you literally try to visit there once every year.
Every year.
That's amazing.
So pre-COVID, we would every year we would go. Now that things are we're back to every year. So every year we go, and we got to pay homage. So even if we're there for 5 days, we got to go
Visit your favorite spots.
Correct. Yeah, and
Favorite
just
restaurants.
feel the place again. There's Wait till you go to Rome. You haven't been to Rome yet, have you?
I can't wait.
Rome is beautiful.
If you're gonna go to Italy and if you're gonna go to Rome, you need to go like this. He's been there a lot, and you've done it a lot.
Well,
You actually picked the restaurants.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So go on.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I feel like
I'm a bit special.
He's a bit cheeky as well. Of like, I'm gonna do the tasting for our tour, yeah, and I'm like,
That wasn't cheeky. That was
you're
work.
right? Okay, sure.
I was working.
I was like, okay, sure. He sends me photos of this. This restaurant was good, and then 5 minutes later, this was actually also quite good, brother. You're eating a lot.
It was all for the guests.
You're testing a lot. Yeah.
That's right. It's all for the guests. No, but it's true. We did try out some beautiful restaurants, and it's really for you guys. You know, so everyone who joins us on the tour.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you're eating really well. I think it's my ethnic background because there's nothing. So when you come over to we call ourselves wogs. Yeah. So when you come to a wog's house, you want to eat.
It's gonna be good family.
It's got I'm not gonna give you just blah blah. We're gonna give you stuff that's
When we started this the fragrance tours, the business, Marcelo was very, very adamant that we're not just gonna shoot for these tourist traps. He's like, we're not going for the tourist space. We need to give them the real authentic flavor of the country. We're taking you to the Michelin star restaurants, but also down to the really local, authentic cuisine.
The trattorias, especially in Italy, where you want. Anyway, look, we're getting sidetracked. But the bottom line is the food's going to be awesome because we have tested it and we have enjoyed it. Now, today
brings us to the first fragrance.
We thought we'll talk about fragrances that are on the tour, the brands that are on the tour. So we realized only 10 people can join us, with 4 left. But you can actually go out and explore these particular these particular fragrances here. So,
first one, I think let's start with Boyce. It's the brand that we.
There's a great story behind this, but he loves this fragrance.
When we first started going to Essence 3-4 years ago, actually one of the first brands that we teamed up with to do an episode, we actually did.
Cheers.
I don't know if you remember. We did a live episode and we showed it back to.
I don't remember. I mean, the amount of work that took. I mean, I was stressed for days just to make sure that
like 20-30 kilos worth of
the technology was going to work. Yeah,
that he brought. All the setup that we have here that you might see behind the scenes. Marcelo and Sandra put them in bags all the way over to Italy. We did a live episode with Simone. And this is Boyce 1920, probably for me the star brand of Florence.
Yes.
Because it's true. They've got real heritage.
Correct.
To the city.
Since 1920, the Guido Gallardi, the great grandfather, set it up years ago. So it's always been a Florentine house, always been based in Florence, and it's always remained within the Gallardi family. So it's a really good story here.
Bam!
It's gorgeous. Yeah. Now, when we were in Florence, this just got released. The beautiful team from Boyce 1920. This came out with 3 other companions, and they said to us, which one would you like, but you can only have one, so we don't have duplicates. And this guy here, cheeky, took the DUROCAFFE. And I'm like, I really like DUROCAFFE, bro. And he's like, yeah, I like it too. And I want DUROCAFFE.
And I was already at the checkout, like, I'm gonna take this one.
I'm like,
and I still got that bottle today. I love it.
It's gorgeous, huh?
It's a, if you haven't had a chance to experience this gorgeous perfume.
If you like coffee scents.
Yes. But it's so, there's a lot of coffee perfumes out there now. And I think the reason why I snatched it so quickly, other than the fact that I didn't want him to have it, was I was on nearly a 2-year mission to find a coffee perfume that really resonates with me.
Right.
And I kept getting recommendations from customers at the shop.
Right.
Because there's some, there's heaps of brands that even I haven't had a chance to experience. It could be from other stores and stuff like that. And I kept going around. I might have tried maybe 8 to 9 different coffee perfumes. Right. They just weren't hitting the mark. And then when I experienced this, why is this different? To me, this is a shot of Italian espresso.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That kind of robust, soft, smoky, beautiful coffee there.
Yep.
And then you get half a spoon of brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of a soft vanilla milkiness.
Yes.
And what I love that brings, I think, the richness out of it is actually this dark chocolate.
Yeah, right.
It just brings this, it makes it like an effervescent coffee. It's just beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's big recommendation. So everything that he said, there's nothing more to say.
Yeah.
All right, so let me show you my one that I love. This is a recent find. there's a perfumer called Luca Maffei, which I really admire. I really enjoy. I had a chance to go to his atelier.
Filmed the episode actually going through.
Correct.
That was pretty cool.
And for me, in that episode, I said I felt like I was Charlie. Luca was Willy Wonka, and he was showing me the magic. Because honestly, I was a kid in a candy shop.
You didn't get a chance to go behind the scenes like that.
No. Well, I mean, and have a chance to film it. And he was so open, film anything you want.
Yeah.
Nothing was, I mean, I'm sure there was things that were confidential, but he was pretty cool about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Luca Maffei fell in love with his artistry. He released this one here. It's called Marasma. Have a look at the video that I created. Really talk a lot about it.
Yeah. Can I just say that actually it's
Love this.
the perfume now in the store in the last, I think, the last month.
Yep.
Fully sold out of stock, and I get inquiries every single week, multiple inquiries about it. It's been out of stock, and the brand itself, if you go on the Boyce website right now, it's also out of stock.
Sold out. Wow.
It's sold out. It's an insane perfume.
It's a hit.
It's got that DNA of a global bestseller.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Bit of this kind of soft passion fruit, not overly fizzy, soft passion fruit, but then it's also blended with this kind of marine style.
I was going to say, it actually reinvents the aquatic fragrance. I really feel that this is, it almost like it hit this genre and pushed it now in a different direction. Because those fruit notes at the start, that sort of mixture of different things all happening, saltiness, and there's like a texture of saltiness in it. And then as it begins to dry down, it does go into that marine, but now there is a touch of sweetness in the background. It is a little bit powdery on skin, I find. I found there's like a powdery note that
For
comes
me, I
through.
get probably more of the saltiness, but what I love is, and I think it's probably the reason why this sellout has been so quick, is the fact that when you think of an aquatic, usually women don't grab for it.
Right.
Usually you think it's a blue fragrance, this is aquatic, is a man's, or a lot of the big names is usually they advertise it for men. But this one here, Marasma, just as many women have been grabbing it because they really love that kind of softer fruit pull that it has, and it kind of takes you both ways.
Yeah. Interesting, in our office, because I have the library system, equal part boys and girls love this. Sometimes I find there are certain fragrances that sort of the guys sort of lean towards, and then others that the girls lean towards. Whereas I find that both men and women are going, hey, they literally, when it goes out, comes back in, oh, is Marasma back?
Oh.
And I'm like, yo, just my bottle's getting smashed by these people, but it's all good. It's all good.
I love
There's a lot of perfume there.
the coloring and the style that they've done for the bottle.
Very smart.
Because you actually you really get the feel of the ocean.
The turmoil of the
awesome.
waters. All right, what do you want to go next to, bro?
I really want to hear about Pantheon.
All right,
This is one of the stars on the show.
Yes, sir.
Brand partner for Rome.
Yes.
When you think of Rome, you think of Italian perfumery. Pantheon Roma is a brand that takes inspiration from the Eternal City.
Correct.
Different
Everything around it.
monuments, statues, art.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So I'm not going to tell you too much.
Yes.
You tell me what you're getting.
Okay.
So this is Nerone, and I love it.
And because I don't stock this here,
Correct.
I haven't had a chance to experience them fully yet.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen a bottle at your office.
Correct.
I might have to ask for it in the library system. It's cool having him as a friend, you know?
There's a lot of perfume. I'm never gonna. Actually, can I tell you something funny? So Sandra said to me the other day, I've had an idea. And I'm like, okay, what's that, sweetheart? When you die, she's already killing me off. She's like,
whoa,
"Bop."
you're like, yo.
This is true, okay? When you die, everybody who comes to your funeral will get a bottle of perfume as a gift.
Fair enough.
And I'm like, all right, cool.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, she told that to a friend.
Yeah.
And
No way.
True story.
No way.
Then this friend goes, you mean like a decant? And Sandra's like, no, a full bottle. And then she's like, so one per family? She goes, no, one per person. She's like, there's 5 in their family.
And he's already planned out.
They're already killing me off.
And the lady already has a list of like, what's your favorite? So this is my favorite.
Yeah.
And
But
what's
not
your
only
favorite?
that, I'm going to start, eat this. It's got mushrooms in it. That's for the Aussies. Yeah, so they're already killing me off so that they can take my perfume collection.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Come on, man. Anyway, what are you
There
getting?
we go. Okay.
It's not a trick question. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I think it
There is, for me, a beautiful contrasting play right now between the sweetness and the darkness.
Yes.
not really, for me, not so much a fruit sweetness, maybe like a kind of like a raspberry rose. But then for me, like this, it comes off like this kind of leathery oud licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a master at this. You are
Nearly
so good.
Nearly a master perfume. No.
Really? A master perfume?
I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, so it does have a raspberry on the top note.
Yeah.
For me, I find a passion fruit. Can you
never did. Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
can you get like a sugary passion
Maybe
fruit?
because usually when I pick up a passion fruit in a perfume, they've done it so bright and orange.
Even tarty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never do it dark.
Correct. And it does have oud in the base. I find that the oud steps forward quite quickly.
Yes.
And there's a little bit of that sort of burnt sugar or sweetness that you just talked about. Then as it begins to dry down, especially on skin, it comes back. And then the passion fruit sort of steps forward a bit more. The raspberry, never fruity, so it's not overtly fruity. And then all of a sudden that oud really just sort of resonates and starts coming around.
Do you know the inspiration?
Really, really sexy, yes.
Tell me.
So again, as Kevin was saying, Pantheon takes its inspiration from all things Rome. Nerone is a tribute to the Emperor Nero. And Nero burnt down half of Rome, because at that stage it was all very much wooden, it was all wooden buildings, so that he could build his pleasure palace for reals. Yeah, because he wanted the land.
Wow.
And so he just like, the story is, and supposedly it's by strong account that he did start this fire, or his people started this fire, so that they can clear out this area, and he created like a massive pleasure palace.
And he did build it?
For himself. Yeah, he did. He eventually got overthrown.
What a bad man.
He was a bad man. He was not a good guy.
That is not good.
He was more interested in himself.
It's quite interesting when you think about that story and then you smell this, you're kind of enticed by the darkness. It's like,
And the smoky, you get a
I
smokiness.
can smell the pleasure house, I guess.
Right, and I think it is a bit of that, the pleasure, the smoky, the fruits,
Yes,
and
this is kind of
the fact that it got burnt
sweetness.
down for his own pleasure.
Yeah, then there's the kind of, yes, exactly.
Good fragrance.
What a fragrance.
Yeah. So I find that the Pantheons they very much elaborate on sweet notes, but it's not gourmand. Because sometimes when you think sweet, you instantly go to gourmand.
Yeah.
In fact, somehow, and they're super clever, they've actually elaborated on that, the whether it's fruit or whether it's a sugar or something, but there is a sweet note that runs through all the different fragrances, but also with a darkness in there. So they do use oud, they do use leathers. It's actually, they're really impressive. I'm excited about doing work with these guys because there's some content coming out. I actually had a chance to run around with Leone. He showed me around Rome and things of that nature. So I had a chance to smell fragrances alongside him. So there's more things coming out.
Super exciting. We've jumped to the next one is the big announcement with the GRITTI team, the GRITTI family, on board for the Rome tour. And
I chose this one.
What did you just?
This is heavenly.
Tell me. Yep.
This is really, it's
a perfume named Monica, for those who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
A special edition perfume, might I add. So I believe it's, I don't know, they made a limited quantity.
Yep.
A celebration of his lovely wife, Monica.
It's gorgeous.
There's a bit of a story behind it. It's insane opening. I love to smell just a little touch of lychee in perfumes. I don't like it where they really put like a heavy, rich, sugary lychee and usually rose, because I find it goes very girly, feminine, and very sweet and kind of like this youthful one.
Yep.
But this perfume is actually peony.
Right.
It's a peony.
Right.
And there's this kind of fresh floral vibe to it. It's just.
If I could define heaven, it would be this. For real.
What a big call.
Yeah, I'm picturing this soft glow, this soft lens.
Yes, the glow, like whoever's wearing it has got like this beautiful heavenly halo glow. The scent trail on this is insane. So,
the only thing
ladies,
is, it's not, for me, this is pure femininity. So I don't know if a man could wear this. I know that this man couldn't.
Yeah.
But this is, for me, beautiful, feminine fragrance.
It's beauty in a
It radiates femininity. It's just gorgeous.
It's just, this is
Anyway, I like this one. I think maybe Sandra may need to get this.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people have had a chance to try it. We got a chance to try it, luckily, because of our one-day tour.
Yes.
Which we had GRITTI close off the booth.
That's right.
Just for us.
You know, that day I smelled nothing. And that was because I was just watching, we had so many people in that area. I was more interested in making sure that everybody was participating than me getting involved in it. Just a footnote. I'm just saying that I'm a really good guy.
You are a good guy.
That's all I'm saying.
Actually, that same experience, so that morning experience where they closed off the booth for us, it was the release of a bottle that I got to bring back because they gifted my wife, not me. Yeah. Thanks, Gritty team. This is awesome.
Really? So you got this?
Yes.
You're a good man.
They gifted it to Emily.
He never showed it to me until that episode.
Yeah, that's because it's Emily's and she doesn't let me actually take it out.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
It's on her side. I'm like, so, oh yeah, you got that bottle. And I'm like, can I bring it for our shoot, please?
No.
No. Look at that.
Honey, I love
Look at the presentation. I don't know if
it's beautiful, actually.
Yeah, it's a beautiful presentation with this nice kind of soft.
Yeah. And I sprayed it earlier, so this is now, I'm deep in the dry down here.
Oh, yeah.
And it does have, because right here, sorry, bro. It's nice.
Yep. I get actually quite still the juiciness on you.
Correct. It's come into that juicy.
Yeah. So this Pomelo Assoluto. This is the big brother. This is the new kind of this is the new extrait de parfum version of one of their classics, the Pomelo Sorrento, which is probably one of their best-selling classic Italian citruses.
Yes.
This one I feel like they wanted to make more of a modern take.
Right.
It's different to the other experience.
Yeah.
The other one actually is quite sharp on the nose, quite green.
Yeah.
Whereas this perfume, you're getting more of a juicy grapefruit.
Yes.
You're getting the dry woods in the base. You're getting, I think when you first sprayed it, was this one of the ones that you kind of saw like a green herbal kind of tone to it?
Yep. And the funny, from where it started to where it is now, it's definitely a lot more in that juicy. It's actually held its own. I'm covered in perfume. I've got oud on one arm and all the rest of it. And yet this baby here is still present and still...
You know what?
Yeah, go for it, baby.
You're going to go for it.
Yeah, I got Supernova here, which is another good one from the Gritty guys. And yeah, this baby here is gorgeous. Yeah, so a big recommendation. Actually, Northern Hemisphere going into summer and spring. This is this will be a good one. This will be a really good one.
Actually, the timing, so this episode, when you guys watch it,
yes,
I do believe that it's a world global release, the official release
it smells gorgeous.
of this perfume. So you should be able to get it at your, wherever that stocks Gritti, whether it be online retailer or your nearest boutique. You probably run in and try to spray it first.
Yep.
But it's such an easy wear.
Yeah, it is an easy
It's a really mass appealing citrus.
Smell it, the open. Yeah, wow. It's got that green herbal minty.
Green herbal, a little minty.
Scratching the.
That's what. Yes, I was forgetting. That's what you mentioned before. The soft pepperiness of this perfume. It really is like you're cutting the grapefruit and you're getting some of that rind in the skin.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. It's not very juicy at the start.
Yeah.
It does go a bit more juicy on the dry down.
Yeah.
And a bit more softer. It's quite. It's almost effervescent. It sort of comes out of the gate strong. Yeah, comes out of the gate.
Yeah, it is. I love that
strong. Good fragrance. Good inclusion.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom, baby.
This is our lineup for the Italy tour that's coming up. If you want to join us, 4 spots left.
Yep. I mean, you don't want to miss out on this.
You don't want to miss out.
Yeah. You do not want to miss out.
I do love. So just so you know, everybody. In 2026, we are doing another tour. It'll be 2 or 3 days. But the other thing too is that the reason why we're doing 9 days is we want to slow things down.
Yeah.
We just want to take time to hang out with everybody, to take time and not go, we're on a schedule, we got only 5 minutes left. Which the smaller tours, it does need to be a bit more sharp like that because we've got scheduled, we have to see the brands at this particular time.
Correct. The 9-day tour here, definitely. And also, it's about the fragrances, it's about the love for perfumery, to meet all these niche brands, the perfumers, the owners, but also it's to experience the city.
That's right.
The country.
We haven't. So we've gone all the way across to this unique part of the world.
Can't do it in one day.
And you know one thing, so I don't like this kind of traveling. So anyone who does this, that's cool. It's just not me. Where you just go into a city and you go to Europe and you do 15 countries in 10 days. And you're literally running, and there's the Eiffel Tower, and there's this, and there's a bit, but
you're sightseeing, but you're not actually experiencing the country.
I actually say that when people tell me, well, I'm going to spend 2 days in Paris, I'm like, stop, 9 days.
Yeah.
You want to spend night, and I'm not even joking. I actually spend.
Otherwise, you only got time to go see the Eiffel Tower and then go home. That's
What's the point of that? You want to turn a corner and discover a boulangerie that you've never seen before. That's selling some. That's what you want. You want to live like a local. So
now we manage all aspects of this tour for you. So for the 9 days, the food this guy has tested, the accommodation this guy has been to.
it's true. I have.
I mean, you can put up videos of it.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
We've
They're all here.
We've booked our 3 hotels. They're all luxury accommodation.
Just to give you an idea
rooms.
on that, so if I'm fussy, my wife, Sandra, is even fussier. And it's true. We're both like, there were some hotels that I'm like, this is really nice. And Sandra's like, I don't like that. And I'm like, no one's going to see that. And
It's
she's
true
like,
because you did call me while you were doing some of the, so all the hotels that we had on our list, Marcelo went to go check up on all of them.
Yes.
You asked the concierge and the managers to go see the rooms and everything. There was 1 or 2 where you were like, on the photos online, I said, bro, I think this is the one.
Yeah, book it.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Then when you're in there and you called me, you actually, one of the lines was, Kev, I gotta be honest, I don't like the artwork in this one, and the hallway's a little, the hallway, I'm not feeling it.
That's
and I was
true.
like, what?
The room was beautiful, but it had a piece of art that didn't fit the city.
And you were like,
It doesn't work.
it feels not authentic.
That's right.
Yeah,
This piece of art belonged in an Asian hotel. To give you an idea what style it was. I'm like, this doesn't belong in Rome. This is not my Rome. And so I'm like, off the list.
And then like the concierge check-in section wasn't really that nice, and I was like, oh, listen, it's all on you, bro, because you know you've got the high level, that standard, and I was like, that's what we want to give the guests.
Yeah.
With us, without us.
Yeah, so we've vetted all these places. We've vetted all the food. So this is about being, this
Really
is a special,
immersed,
this
really
is special.
immersed in the city.
We want this to be a special event and something that you will remember forever, basically.
We have had some people message us with questions. Please feel free to.
Yep.
Either on email, Instagram, any kind of questions.
Yep, do it.
On our website, there's info there as well. Bam.
That's it. And this is the last time in the Oligarch store.
The last Maté tour.
We say goodbye to Oligarch in this. I mean, we're gonna do a meetup on the 12th. We're still gonna be here.
There'll be more events.
It won't be Kevin. Won't be greeting you here.
There'll be new homies. But Marcelo and I will still throw other events. We'll come up with other cool ideas for us to meet up. So yeah, stay tuned. And thank you, everyone. That's it.
Thank you, everyone. Bam.
Ciao.
See you, bye.
Oh.
You're looking at the wrong one.
Hi, everyone. Hey.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Thank you for everything. Yeah.
Are you in love with niche perfumery?
What if you could meet the visionaries behind these niche fragrances?
What if you could slow this right down and enjoy a full day experience with them, including lunch and being able to go behind the scenes?
KM Fragrance Tours is the world's first touring company where we specialize putting on unique perfume experiences.
This is about slowing things down and enjoying time with the perfume creators, with the perfumers, and those favorite brands that you love. Past 2 years, we've been enjoying France. This year, it's all about Italy.
This is going to be a 9-day luxury tour where we're going to take you to Milan, Florence, and Rome.
It's about experiencing the tastemakers in each of those cities and enjoying time with those creators.
All of the brands coming on board, they're wanting to put on a show for you guys.
We are going to Maio Fasciuni's new temple. This is in Sarzana. He's moved from Salso Maggiore, coming to Sarzana, and it's a whole new expression. We will be the first in the world to experience this. We have purposely created these as bespoke, small group tours.
With now only the last 4 seats being available.
A common question is, where am I going to stay? I'm happy to advise that we have hand-selected each of the hotels in the 3 cities.
These are amazing luxury properties. Take take a look at the first property we'll be staying at in Milan. Magna Pars, this is the first perfume hotel in the world.
Everywhere that you go within Magna Pars is actually perfumed in a different way. Every room has its own signature scent, and you'll have a chance to do an olfactory check-in.
Now what does this mean? We're gonna send you the set of L'Absolute fragrances. Every fragrance actually belongs to a room in the hotel.
You have the chance now in the luxury of your own home to select the fragrance note that resonates best with you, and we'll lock in that room just for you.
Now dining, where will we be eating at throughout the tour? We have picked Michelin recommended restaurants for us to relax, experience the authentic local flavor of Italy.
I'm happy to say that I've tested these restaurants. When I was recently in Italy, we actually went to these places to make sure that they're going to be good enough for you.
Now you don't need to be an expert to join us on these tours.
Not at all. It's about loving perfume, and it's about discovering more behind the scenes than just the bottle itself. It's about the creator, it's about these experiences, it's about learning more alongside these beautiful perfumers.
The last few years we've had guests that have just started their niche fragrance journey join us, and even some couples that actually brought their partner along who didn't really know anything about perfumes at all, but loved their experience on the tour.
It's about the pleasure of being in this unique location alongside someone who is the master in their field.
Visionary and artist in their craft.
And it's about the joy and the pleasure of travel.
Now this isn't just a tour. It's a journey through scent, through the history of Italy, with people who share your passion for fragrances.
4 spots left. We'd like to invite you to join us on this upcoming tour. If you want to know more, please email us or jump on our website for further details.